a second punch. Now in training sometimes, yes, we will wait for the second punch. In reality, we just have to assume that the second punch is coming. We just go. Now, at first, when you're first learning a concept with it, yeah, you might punch and then punch. And as soon as you're used to that, break that habit like immediately. And then punch, punch. I'm talking as in uke. Like if I'm going to be punching at Sam, I want to punch and punch, punch, whatever. I want to be continuing. I'm even going slow just to help him, right? But I want to continually attack. That's really important because no one's going to go. Oh, it's like butter. Right? Just hang my clothes up to dry. Wait. Oh, okay, that's how to punch. Don't. At first, you may do that a little bit just to learn a concept, and that's okay. But understand that's the learning mode of it rather than the practicing. Does it make sense? Okay. Freezing. Punch. Freezing is when we are stopping a secondary rotation. In other words, a second punch. We call it secondary rotation because we are dealing with a rotational axis of the body. See, he's punching. Not a whole lot of lines happen in the human body. Some circles happening, right? See one of these circles right here? He's pivoting on this circle. So a circle here. A couple little circles down in here, a couple little circles in here. All these things have to move for him to move. Okay? So his wrist, his elbow, his shoulder, his hip, his knee, his ankle, and his head all have to move in order for him to throw a punch. So as in training, it's nice just to stand there and let him punch. Not really hard because he's going to hit you, but you're observing what a successful punch to the face looks like. Because that's what you're trying to avoid. So I can stop any of these wave stations in this circle. I can delay the circle, or I can accelerate the circle. In other words, freezing, which is the delay, or passing, which is an acceleration. So if I stop something, let's say I stop his wrist from moving. He goes to move. I stop his wrist from coming back. His body staggers, right? I've delayed the circle. The elbow was punched. Delay in the circle. This is not the be-all, end-all. This is not where the technique stops, okay? The freeze is nice because it gives you enough time. Because in reality, if somebody goes to punch, you're like, oh crap! Okay, now I have enough time to think, okay, now I'm going to do something, right? I need a second. I need a quarter second to go, oh, okay. That's nice. Okay? So the easiest one to try first is the shoulder, or having with the shoulder and the elbow. Because once it starts to move, we just move into it. All I do is shift my body into this one. Oh, okay, cool. Here. All those any points along that axis that he has to turn on. So that's a freeze. You understand freezing? It's practice. Freezing from the inside is far more difficult, but possible. Just punch. So look like he's gonna hit me. Oh yeah. He's like, I got him! I got him! You see? Because that changed that circle. That changed something that has to go back for this to go forward. Okay? A little gutsy to freeze it. Okay? If you're just getting used to freezing stuff from the outside, that one takes some practice, and yes, you will get punched in the face if you do this. Okay, so that's freeze. It's just freezing and then some passing. Freezing is more difficult than passing. Passing is more dangerous. Right, passing is like this punch. Accelerating this circle. Making them over. That was a big pass, right? Dual pass. Sorry. Punch myself in the face. Okay? See, that kind of pass helps too. Even passing him up and striking. See, a pass would even mean accelerating this shoulder, and he goes to accelerate the kick. See? Sorry, you're right there. Get the cuts, going on. Or the handprint on the face. Not yet. right from here. That's your next tattoo, right? The handprint on the head?
Yes, sir.
So we're about to freeze first. So freeze. Punch. Freeze. Let's go from shoulder. Shoulder and elbows. As you get better, one hand. Finger. Any of these parts. These are different areas that will freeze. Also note the one thing, and then we'll absolutely shut up and have you guys practice this. The one really important thing though is where your eyes are. Watch where I'm looking. Where am I not looking? Don't look at it. This attack is stupid. If I acknowledge stupidity, who's never? I'm not going to acknowledge that stupidity. Also, the other part is your eyes are liars. Everybody, you know, a bunch of people here with glasses. We all understand. We all understand that our eyes lie to us all the time, right? Depth perception, be it reading, whatever. Our eyes aren't exactly accurate. Body that lie. The skin that's giving me all these wonderful cues that his body's about to move can't lie to me. He can fake and do this stuff all day, and if I'm watching for fakes, that can lie. But as soon as I make contact with him, if I've trained my body to be sensitive to what he's doing, his body can't lie. Right? So that's the idea.